Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the world was ran by cats and dogs? That would be crazy. Well, listen to hear my way to prevent that from happening. Little kitties and puppies will be running around everywhere. Today, I'm going to be telling you about why it is better to spay and neuter your pets. Spaying and neutering your pets can help give you and your pet a better lifestyle. For a female dog or cat, spaying is the method used to make them become infertile. This is done by putting the animal under anesthesia to cut the ovaries and the uterus out of the animal. For a male pet, it is a different process because they have different organs. This process is called neutering. Neutering a dog is a process of making it infertile by removing the animal's testicles. Spaying and neutering your pets is completely safe and almost completely pain-free. Spaying and neutering your pets prevents cancer and other diseases, saves millions of pets' lives, is making them more well-behaved and enjoyable. The spaying procedure is quite simple. Right here, where this dotted line is, will be about a 1-inch incision that they will make on your pet. They will take out the uterus and both ovaries, causing the dog to become infertile. Right here in the uterus is where eggs are dropped from the ovaries into the uterus for the male dog to come and fertilize. If the eggs are not fertilized or if there are no ovaries, no babies can be born, causing shelters not to become overpopulated. The neutering procedure on a dog is just as easy as the one for a female. Right here, on this dotted line, there will be about a 1-inch incision on the underside of the pet. The doctors will go in and cut out the testicles. And what the testicles do, they make the dog able to fertilize a female. And without the testicles, no fertilization means no puppies, which saves the overpopulation of the shelters. Spaying and neutering your pets prevents cancer and other diseases that can cause harm. Without spaying your pet, you are giving your pet a 25% chance to develop a breast tumor. In animals, tumors have a 50% chance to be fatty and 50% chance to be cancerous. The fatty tumors in a pet aren't harmful, but they just look funny. Having these tumors can lead to pyometra. Pyometra can be very deadly in that it causes unspayed dogs' uterus to fill up with pus and that may burst, which can lead to an immense amount of pain and possibly death. As well as cancer and pyometra, there are many other problems not spaying your dog can have. Some problems include tumors of the uterus, hip dysplasia, eye conditions, and even heart disease. Spaying your female pet can prevent diseases and problems, but so can neutering your male pets. The main problem with intact males is testicular cancer. By neutering your pet, it removes testicular cancer chances 100%. So that means they can't get it at all. Neutering your male pet will also cause him not to roam away from home to find a mate, but he will also allow the pet to become more well-behaved. Spaying and neutering your pet also helps fight overpopulation. Each year, millions of pets of all ages and types are euthanized or suffer as strays. You can help that number by having your pet spayed and neutered. Having your pets fixed totally prevents problems with your pet, but it will also save the lives of the litter. Spaying and neutering your pets saves pets' lives by allowing them not to die of diseases, but also keeping them out of overpopulated shelters. Many shelters are overpopulated with pets simply because there isn't enough homes to go around. Most of the time, many pets are euthanized because there isn't any place for them to go, so they just end up living on the streets or being euthanized in a shelter. The American Humane Association believes that until the problem of overpopulation stops, all pets are required to be spayed and neutered unless you are a licensed breeder. Oftentimes, when a pet is adopted from a shelter, it comes with a spay and or neutering coupon, so you don't have to pay anything for adopting the pet and to get it fixed to help prevent overpopulation. Spaying and neutering also keeps litters and puppies from being abandoned. Oftentimes, litters are set off to fend for themselves, causing many to die of starvation and other causes such as being ran over by a car. Spaying and neutering your pets not only saves lives, but also makes them more enjoyable, well-behaved, as well as more fun. After being spayed and neutered, pets tend to behave better and also tend to do what you want them to do. After the procedure, females will stop roaming to look for a mate, bleeding from being in heat, and reduce frequent urination. Also, as a result from being spayed, they will become less aggressive and less irritable as well, which is a great thing. Male dogs' behavior changes dramatically as well too. Being neutered eliminates them to roaming, looking for a mate, as well as mounting. It reduces aggression as well as marking due to the reduction of hormones. Although spaying and neutering your pets is great in some circumstances, it is also good not to have it done too. Some circumstances may be breeding and non-harming animal testing, but fixing them will help them live a healthier, happier life, which is what everyone wants for their pets. Spaying and neutering your pet can change the way your animals live forever. Spaying and neutering pets can help create more well-rounded, enjoyable pets, as well as making them more enjoyable. It prevents diseases, saves the lives of millions, and also changes their behavior positively. Thanks for watching my speech. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about why it's good to spay and neuter your pets. I've seen the bad up close and personal of not spaying and neutering your pets, and I don't want that to happen to anyone. So do you and your pet a favor and get your pets spayed and neutered.